Good so far, look at this. Reminds me of being a kid. I actually prefer this over the original moulding. But yeah, let's see if we can get it out. One tick. Look, it's my childhood. It's come back. This is awesome. Again, as I said in the last video there, Masters of the Universe is really known for their artwork. And again, it's absolutely stunning now that I can see it close up. I've been going on a rabbit hole down people's videos, just checking this out. It's very, very cool. Box is not too damaged. There's a little crease there. A little bit crunched on the end. Oh wow, look at the back. Other than that, it's not too bad from the look of it. That's awesome. Okay, so we have a look around. Yeah, so this came out last year, 21. That's awesome. Okay, Skeletor, He-Man. This is the free figure, evidently. You got Zodak up here. The twin turret. I actually like the original turret better. This one looks a little bit weird. We'll see what we can do. We've got Stratos down here, many faces. That was one of my favourites. Trapjaw, absolutely one of my favourites. Man at Arms, Merman. Not sure what oh, it's Ramman. There we go. Got some skulls coming out. That'd be cool if we could get those as action figures. Evil Lyn. And we've got Triclops here too. So let's just have a look on the back. Just check that that's in frame. Wow, yeah, that's cool. My original Castle Grayskull, I think it had a white backing with red drawings, like a blueprint, but red. This here we've got the photograph. Be nice if eventually they could add something like an extra stand to give it a bit of height. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's such a beautiful design. Once I open it up and properly review it, I'll go through what I like and don't like around there. Like for example, the Land Shark. I never bothered with that vehicle. Just never grabbed me, pun intended. Up here we've got the the inside here, which is cool. Very nice. Beastman, Evil Man, yeah, Panther. Oh, they're actually articulated too now, which is good. So is Battlecat there. Very nicely done. Yeah, Orko's a miss. I never bothered with him as a kid either. I had Man at Arms, Teela, Many Faces, Man at Arms, Skeletor. I didn't have Panther, and he was flocked in the original vintage version. I had Battlecat, obviously, He-Man. I don't think I had a Sorceress. Evil Lyn I had. Beastman. I didn't bother Scareglow. That was one of the coolest characters I enjoyed, but by that time I was growing out of Master of the Universe, and girls are on your mind. So yeah, I sold all my toys, but that's something I'd like to reattain or grab for the first time, because I do like glowing toys. That's very, very nice. We've got the flag up there too. Got the sides. Maybe a bit too close for the camera. Step it back a bit. We have some, I'm not quite sure what they are, some type of dragons and some, is that Lodar? Might be, I'm not quite sure. Some unknown little beastie here, and you've got Fisto, which I also had. And if you've got Fisto, you always need Jitsu as well, the big-handed guys. Flip it around the other side. A little bit simpler on this side. And we've got Battlecat again and Panther. Yeah, looks like a satin type. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I don't know why people could throw these boxes away. It's crazy. Oh, something underneath too. What do we got here? That's just the everything that comes with the castle. That's the logo here. That's one. Wow. Yeah, so it looks to be okay. I'll give you another quick look up here again too. I guess this is showing all the features that you get with the castle. It looks so good just standing there by itself. Look at that. Just as a model. I've seen some custom paintwork too, and that's giving me the itch, but I'll try to keep away from it. You got your He-Man there, Man-at-Arms running around with that. We've got Skeletor dropping the trapdoor down there. The laser gun with Stratos. We've got the rack here. One thing that I don't like is it's missing half the tools and the sides that the original had. They had a bunch of toys, if you remember, like pistols and shields and all sorts. That's a bit of a letdown, but I've got something to fix that. And yeah, this is kind of cool too, whatever that is, like another weapon stand, I guess. And you've got the old, it looks very vintage there, the elevator. And obviously this. One thing that I really wish they had done is have this door articulated or opening or something. It's very tempting to cut that open. It's one of my favourite parts of the classic castle, to be honest. It's very cool. I love little secret doors and hidden walls and whatnots. It's very nice. Yeah, that's that part of the video. Next one will be opening the thing. Not right now though, I've got stuff to do. Cheers guys, we'll see you in the next bit. Hey guys, it's Christmas Day 2022. I've had this sitting on my shelf for about a month now, so I think it's time to open it. Let's check it out. I actually have very little room to get this out. First thing I noticed, the castle feels rubbery. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay guys, so it's out of the box. I haven't turned it over yet, but it doesn't feel as sturdy as the original. I don't know if I'd say cheap, it just feels, yeah, rubbery. This has a giant metal pole. It would have been nice if this was green or maybe black. I guess you could always do it yourself, but the first one only had 2 clips from what I remember, and they were plastic. But overall, let's just pop it up. Alrighty, first thing I noticed that with these 2 eyes and this and the kind of flexy plastic here, it looks like some kind of weird interface. Don't know if you're seeing that. I like the sculpt. It all looks pretty much what I remember it. I do like that this window's actually open now. I don't think in the original it was. This on the classics is actually the secret door that opens with Scareglow's little key. I'm very tempted to get a Dremel and maybe Dremel this out. I'm sure someone's already done it. I don't really want to chop it up, but I want to chop it up. I've got something for here too to cover the eye socket. I think it might be pretty cool if it works out. I like the drawbridge, very nicely detailed. The original one was just all green. I prefer this mold so far from what I'm seeing, even though it's a weird rubbery feel. I can't remember if the original had molding on the steps here. I can put it up. As you can see, down a bit there. You can see this one here, it's got these weird little steps, cobblestones or whatever it is. There's a guy on YouTube, Hebro his name is, he actually 3D prints extra floors and stuff, so yeah, if you're one of them, check it out. He's got a nice little square section that would look really cool on that. But yeah, so far that looks good. I like. Weird thing is I'm not getting any kind of smell. I can't really... It doesn't really smell, which is weird. We have a little recess in here. The original had a dungeon sticker there, and this one too also has one, which is cool. Back at an angle there. There we go. Yeah, we've got the elevator here. Not sure if this came pre-assembled in the original, but the old one felt a little bit janky, but this feels nice and smooth. The The cord's nice and solid. This it doesn't feel as bulky or as large as the original, and yeah, it's a little bit rubbery, which is fine. Yeah, it's quite sturdy. It really does feel like a child's toy. It's not like the classics at all, but it's just a fun piece to have. So yeah, anyway, let's have a look at the pieces that it came with, and we'll turn it around later too. I just want to do that last because that's the iconic bit that I'm going to be staring at. So let's have a look here. Alright people, so you've got some weapons. Just cut this open. Bring this back. Let's see how there's a weird kind of residue on the castle too. I've washed my hands, it's not me. Right, where were we? Okay. I'll keep all the plastics. Okay, like I say, this is the flag, obviously. It's got a... it looks so much like a Fisher-Price toy, it's hilarious. So the original one just had a large banner sticker and you just folded it around, and pretty much everybody's on this green earth is torn, ripped off or faded or missing. You can get repro items too, which I highly suggest to do. So I do like the fixed version better. I think it will protect it more. So yeah, I dig that, that's good. So I'll pop him in there. This is one of the maces. Now, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'm not really into the look of this mace. It looks terrible. There's something wrong with this here. It just looks like a, I don't know, looks like a peg for a construction set or something. I don't know, it's strange, but it's serviceable, I guess. It's something to hang on the rack, and maybe try weathering it. I'd really like to do some weathering on these kind of things. It'd be cool to try. I'll stick that there. Let's have a look here. It's your standard rifle. It's got a little peg hole just here. It's nice. I always like the designs of these. This looks very, very cool. Very sci-fi. So, yep, I'm digging that. This is the iconic halberd. It's not a scythe, although this looks like it's been added. I don't remember that. It looks a little short. I like the edge here, the flat edge, to make it look a little bit sharper. I think the original ones had bits coming off the edge. No, I really can't remember. I can check later, I guess. Which is kind of nice. Scareglow has this, obviously. I'm looking for a classics version too that's loose if someone's got it. I haven't got a Scareglow yet. It's something I need to collect. This I like, it's quite serviceable. I like the basic style. It's a little bit bendy, but I think with a bit of hot water you could bend that back. It's not a big deal. I like it, nice and simple. Classic sword and sorcery vibe. That's cool. No real detail on any of this, but yeah, you don't expect it. This, again, is a child's toy. But yeah, I've got something to show you to compare this, just to show you how clear the difference is. And here we have the sorceresses. I kept calling them Tila in the other video, sorry. It was actually the sorceress that came with this castle. And this is her staff. If you can have a look there, I'm not sure if that's going to focus. Very simple sculpt there. Nothing to write home about. It's okay. You could put a light wash on this and I think it'd really pop. Dry brushing, I think they call it. Again, I'd like to practice, get some of that done. I think these would really stand out, especially this castle. There's a lot of custom ones out there. You should check them out. Amazing artwork that's been done to them. Yeah, the plastic feels, you know what it feels like? It feels like the earbud center, the recycled condensed paper. I can't explain it, but I like the color though. It's nice. It's not too crazy. I'm impressed. That's good. No, impressed, not impressed. I'm happy with it. That's fine. Alright, what have we got next? Now, oh, this is something. Some of these Castle Grayskulls came with a Sorceress with the old style knees of this series, the Origin line. And some of the newer ones came with a better sculpted knee. They look more feminine because they look bizarre, these kneecaps. So, some people have actually bought several of these Grayskulls just to get one. So, oh, these are the stickers too, one thing at a time. So let's just have a look at my Sorceress and see if she's got the new knees, which are sculpted, or the old ones, which look incredibly bizarre. It's not going to come out without getting nuts, so let's get nuts. Stickers. Ugh, at least they're not model plane stickers. They're the worst. These have gotten a little bit crinkled throughout the ears. Sorry, I was supposed to be looking at the Sorceress. I just got distracted. So this is the flag. This looks exactly as I remember it, but maybe a bit smaller. This is the computer screen. Beautiful little universe out there. That's awesome. Hopefully someone's done a breakdown of all these planets and if that's Aearonjer or not. This is the throne backing, which is really cool. This always looked like unlock something. And this is an updated version of the classic grate. So that's still for a second, you can see, there we go. We've got some new creatures in there. It'd be nice to have him as a little figure. Some type of claw creature. The werewolf guy, I think that's yeah, actually that is coming from what I know. And another one of those octopus creatures. I wish these sets would come with a good set of manacles and chains and an actual dungeon. I'm fascinated by those things. I don't know why, but yeah. I found some and I'll show you when they turn up. But yeah, I'd really like a good set on the actual castle. I know Snake Mountain has them and that's coming out next year, the pre-order, after I built that cage and whatnot. So I'd probably grab that. It'll be a good price. I can get the Skeletor's Throne and the... what is it? Skeletor's Throne and the... sorry, I'm just studying this again. And the dungeon that comes with it. It's actually a separate detachable dungeon, Snake Mountain, which you can put down and move around. And yeah, it would fit in here nicely too. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I do like the graphic fidelity. It's very sharp, almost like a One Piece, the anime, if you know about that. It just has that very stylized anime kind of drawing, which I like. I've heard these are a nightmare to peel off. You've got to be careful. This looks like a control panel. I haven't looked yet, but yeah, it must go somewhere. And this is obviously the famous trapdoor rug. This would be something that'd be an accessory if they could actually print out a cloth rug to go with King Randor or Queen Marlena. That would actually be cool. Come on, Mattel, let's do it. Okay, let's check out the Sorceress. I'll put this away later. Okay, yeah, she has that weird chalky feel too, so... does she have the new knees, or does she have the old knees? I think she's got the new knees. You can tell me below. I'm pretty sure they're the new knees. Some guys have actually custom chopped theirs off, I think, but yeah, I think I lucked out on the first go. How about that, guys? What a year. What a year. Good stuff. So, okay, this seems to work better than my Masterverse 40th anniversary. A little bit stiff, but okay. So this is the first time experiencing one of these and playing with them. Are these sockets? Yeah, they're sockets. That's nice. This is a nice figure. It's not bad. Man, the detail. And you can 3D print these now completely assembled, which is crazy. The toys are fantastic now. Yeah, I just don't know how rough you can be with these joints. Looks a little bit weird. She does a lot of arm wrestling or something. Look at that. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, knees bend. It is a strange design. I see why they did it. It worked better with people with armor or knee covers or whatever like that, but she's got high heel flats. Ah dear. Alright. These are supposed to pop off too at the waist and completely pull apart as well, which is against my nature, but fair enough. I like this version of the Sorceress. She's it was from the mini comic where it featured her as the White Sorceress and Skeletor kidnapped her. Temple of Darkness, I think I want to say. But yeah, I prefer it. It looks clean. It reminds me of a Stormtrooper or something. But, interesting. So she looks okay. Just the forearms. I was going to be nitpicky. Look a little bit too big. Doing a lot of barbell curls. Very strange. The head wibble wobbles. I think they call it a ball joint. Obviously the headdress is making it really hard to move around. This is not a figure really I would have gotten if it wasn't free with the castle, so I think it was a good idea that they packaged it. It's not really my vibe, but yeah, she's fine. I'm not used to them having this much articulation, which is kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, he will do. And let's see. This could be a bit of a worry, the thumb eventually snapping off. Just kind of roll it in there and yeah, she holds it. There's no weight on it. Cool. Alright, nice. I do like the headdress here. Very nicely detailed. Zoa, maybe it's supposed to be. What she turns into through filmation. The face looks well done. I mean, I grew up with Star Wars toys from the 70s where it was just a plastic blob with a couple of dots on it, and then that was Han Solo, you know. So yeah, this is cool. Very nice. Yeah, I dig that. I really like these wings too. The headdress kind of hides this, the little rivets in here, which I do like. That's clever. And then these little fellas extend out. They're nice and clean. They're not yellowed. I'm not sure if no, this is just a one piece. So that's cool. Might be a little bit loose. No, they kind of stay. Alright, no. No, I'm glad I got the small knee one, but yeah, she does have a slight little defect on this one, but so do I. So yeah, let's not go pointing. Very cool. Alright. Her real name is actually Tila Na, I think now, from the latest lore. I've been going headlong down this and watching a lot of YouTubes, but yeah. Very nice. Alright, let's move on. I'll just look at her scale, see if she stands up actually. She doesn't feel too wobbly, but just a little bit. I'm not sure how all this works. Oh yeah. Good scale to the door as well, so she can walk through there. Alright, fangs. Kind of look like my teeth now. I gotta get to the dentist. Alrighty, what's left in here? Instructions. This is a really nice representation there. They look good on a t-shirt. Alright, so we've got more stuff. We've got the sword, the mace, the halberd, and the rifle, which is not much. We on the original one there was a pistol, a shield, a spear, maybe 2 spears. Yeah, so it's a little bit lackluster on that front. got some ribbons or something. Oh yeah, they're over there. And the sticker sheet, which we'll do last, and an orange platform for an elevator, which must be in there. Okay. Keep these instructions for future reference, as they contain important information. The secret of Grayskull, literally. Oh, awesome! Let's see that for you. Look at that. Not for use with some Masters of the Universe Origin figures, it says down there. Pull and release string to go between four. Yeah, okay. Be wary of snapping. I wonder which figures. Maybe Ram Man or Too Bad. I'm not really up with all the figure releases. Pretty super focused on one thing. The trapdoor. And the old power sword function. The classics version actually has it on the side, which is a nice addendum, but I grew up with this style, just to whop it in and sliding it to the left, so that's cool. The extra. Okay, so it's for the mace and the sword and a mystery object. Look at that, it looks like someone stole all this stuff. I'd be mad. Alright. Oh, it says, okay, to play. Pretty simple, it basically came out complete. I like the upside down see-through side label thing there. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Having said that, those platforms. Click. Okay. And the flags look swappable, so they can move in and out. And there's a nice extendable plate on the turret there where the people can stand. Someone's alarm's gone off. Alright, we'll do that later. See what else we got. Oh, hang on. Oh, I hate when that happens. Alright, weapon storage. I don't know if that's the best way to store that, but that's a little dangerous. These ones I can dig, that's a bit strange. Yeah, but okay, I'm down with it, fair enough. And one of the coolest features is you could close it and then just pop it up on the shelf, which is what I'm just going to do, and just look at it. That's nice. This has got little rotating clips here, where the old one just had slot clips, if you remember, if you had it. I'm not swayed either. Both were fine. But just by looking at this, it does look a little bit greener than I remember. The other one was a darker tone of green, a little bit more somber. This one was a little bit more, again, I can't, Fisher Price. It just feels Fisher Pricey. Anyway, so that's all done. I'll put that away, that's cool. Keep the instructions. I can stay together. I really do like the flooring, that is nice. I wish they'd sell us an extension or something. Okay, let's check what's next. Some separate pieces here. Let's open that one up. These look pretty cool. That's my sticky tape. So this looks nice. I don't mind this at all. Very nice design. I like the eagle vibe. If you're getting that nicely. The back is hollow, but that's fine. It's not like you're going to be facing it this way. I do like this grainy texture. I might put some detail on these. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll just stick that there for now. It's a pretty good scale. I think this actually scales to the 7-inch figures, the Masterverse and whatnot, much better, to be honest. Yeah, that's cool. I do dig that. That's nice. And here we have... oh, I think that's what that sticker is for. It goes here. This is really nicely painted too. I really like this. Not sure if something goes on this screen or not. It looks like old Star Trek toys or something. It's cheap looking, but also retro. I can almost see the 3D printing. If it can't be, can it? No, it's not. Yeah, but I really like this. This is cool. Can maybe do some touch-ups or something like this. I'm a little afraid to go online and see how many people have customized these. I'm sure they look awesome. Put lighting in it and all sorts. But yeah, I think that goes just above here, but we'll do that in a sec. Pop that down. This is one of the floors. And I do love the wood grain. From memory, the old one looked like this. It was just flat, like an old community hall or something. It was very depressing. I really like this ribbon here. This used to be a sticker, or did we even have these? Okay, it's got a little backing. Oh, A, that's helpful. This is really nice. That really takes it up a notch there. Look at that. I wonder if that's the power orb it's holding. I'm not sure if that's coming up, but it's a beautiful metallic finish there. That's so nice. So I guess this goes... it's A. Oh, we'll put it back together in a sec. Hang on. Okay, what else did we get? So this is the console. It has this kind of wavy effect through the plastic, which I don't mind at all. It kind of gives it a nice little metallic vibe and a sheen. Again, I really like how this is all painted. All nicely done. This sticker has to go over here, without wrecking it hopefully. But yeah, this is a really nice set. This used to be cardboard and used to be sitting up against the wall here from what I remember. And the back is hollow, which is fine. You could drill these out and put little fibre optics in there if you went crazy, and I'm sure somebody has. Yeah, this is cool. I don't want to keep going on about it, but yeah, there's like a chalky residue from all this plastic. I don't know if that's a normal thing. Yeah, but weird. But this is nice. I like that it's plastic and foam now rather than a piece of cardboard. So yeah, that'll sit in there. That looks good. That looks alright. And we have a turret C, which I'm guessing, who knows, we'll figure that out in a sec. And what have we got here? Yes, this is the bottom of the elevator, and look here, mine's dirty already. That's great. Gross. Let's see if I can clean that off. Yeah, give it a bit of a scrub, but yeah, this, I'll have to give it a really good clean. It's a weird kind of plastic, but it does feel quite sturdy, much more sturdy than the actual castle itself. So that looks pretty simple. I don't know if it's designed to come back off again, but yeah, we just clip it in there like that, I guess. So we'll leave that for a sec. It's got a nice wide base too, by the way, with a peg hole. So remember with the vintage one, you'd pull it up there, then you'd fall off the thing and then land back on the ground, and you'd have to do it again. Alright, cool, that's done. And, oh, we've got another ribbon under here. It's just the same one. Oh no, two different colours, but the same creature. Well, that's cool. I can get this. And these pull out as well by the look of it, and you can, yeah, this one also has a spot that you can change these around on. I like the option, and again the ribbon is a really nice touch. That's some quality there. That's cool. Make the rug though for the throne room. Do it. Do it. I really do like the design in the wood there too. It looks really good. Nice colour too. I really enjoy that. It's nice, a nice earthen tone. Alrighty. So that's all those bits. What else? Look at this. Remember when I had kids' toys? You'd get ladders like this. It's massive, but it's good though, because you remember the original Grayskull. It was literally half this width, and your figure would just hang off the 1 foot off, one arm off. It looked ridiculous, but now with the extra articulation, I don't think their hands can actually go around this. It's a rude gesture, lady. Yeah, she can't do that, but at least she can actually stand on it. And there we go. Change the light bulbs. That's fantastic. That's good. Okay, I'll leave her over there for a tick. I'm really glad she's got the good knees, because I don't have good knees. Yeah, no, I like the ladder. It's got some nice textures in here through it, and the rope as well. Can't go wrong with that. That's really nice. That's good, that's good. Okay, if we have a look here, you can see like little notches where they fit in, which is very cool. The odd one, I think you just kind of leaned against the floor there and just hope for the best. Yeah, that's nice, nice and solid. It almost looks too big, but it's funny. Okay, and here we have the throne room. It looks pretty much how I remember it. Maybe the orange is slightly different. This looks like it's got a metallic sheen to the plastic ever so slightly. I'm not sure if that's coming up on camera. Yeah, this would be fun. You could yeah, just some paint touch up. This would look really nice. I think these are pegs for the feet. Nice. Yeah, I really don't remember anything different about this or not. It does feel more see-through. Look, I can see my fingers through it. It doesn't feel as solid. And this little lady obviously is going to have trouble sitting in there because she's got wings. And it's not a Red Bull kind of day. The Classics ones actually has a slot down here so she can actually fit her tail and sit there, but honestly I've never really thought of her actually sitting in this chair. Yeah, that goes in there, I guess, like that. So if you put the pegs in first and then kind of set her down, I guess you could do that. You can wiggle that around later, but yeah. No, I always thought she was off doing something else. Yeah, that's cool. Alrighty. My battery's going to go flat, so I'm going to have to recharge it. We'll just get through these just before the battery goes done. Okay, here is the new gun turret. Now straight away this feels chintzy. This feels like a knockoff stand. That's terrible. It's made of the same plastic as this, but it almost feels like, yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's probably the least nice part of this. I do like the nice heavy click. It does feel solid, I guess, but it looks like it's lacking a little bit of detail that the vintage had. And I like symmetry, and this gun coming off to the side, while it is a nice kind of design feature, I don't like it personally. The original had them coming out straight. I actually ordered a vintage one. It should be here maybe next week. I'm going to paint it up and make it look nice, and I'll compare it to this one, and you'll see what I mean about the difference. But this is serviceable. As long as the ships aren't any higher than that, you'll be fine. Yeah, no, it's alright. I dig it. And again, it's got a little peg in here too, so it can sit and be quite stable, I guess, and do the turret thing it needs to do. So that's alright. And I've got this. I don't know the technical name for it, but jousters would go past and try to hit this, and then this bit would swing around and try to knock them off, or shield combat practice, whatever you want to call it. You're going to call me crazy, but I think I actually prefer the original one. This again looks pretty much as I remember it, but again that metallic kind of weird orangey sheen, which is fine. It's quite sturdy, and it does its spinny thing. Yeah, the other one just had a flat piece with a fist and a flat-headed version of this. This is the 3D. I mean, this does actually look kind of cool, to be honest. If it was painted up a bit, red eyes. You ever seen the movie Razorback? Good Australian movie, check it out. It'll do that. Yes. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, this is a nice design. It does what it does. Maybe I'll pick up a vintage one instead. We'll see. Yeah, a bit of black wash down through here would look really, really, really nice on this as well. But yeah, serviceable. Fine. Here we have that weapon rack. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm just let me get this screen back up. I'm pretty sure the vintage one was way bigger than this. This looks like a tiny, teeny reproduction, although very cleanly detailed. This metal ring here, very, very nicely done. I might actually, I guess they're meant to be bolts. This is for hanging something off. I guess that's for the shield that you don't have. That's kind of weird. I guess your other figures do. It's hollow here. It looks like a much cheaper toy from the 70s, to be honest, like a Wild West set. But I'm not too fussed because I've got a metallic pen here, and what I'm going to do is just touch each of these little rivets and just make them silver, just to give it a little bit more bang and finesse, and maybe the toes of this. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think that'll touch it up nicely. And the other reason why I got this pen is we have the main throne room floor. I think no, completely wrong. The elevator. Sorry. You see all these rivets? This is really nicely detailed. It kind of reminds me of the Ewok village for some reason. The Star Wars was it Return of the Jedi playset. I'm just going to use this here, just a little dab on all of these, just to make it pop just a touch. I think that'd look really, really sweet. So yes, we'll do it on this, and the other floor's probably got one too. Where is it? Here we go. This is the throne room floor. Here we go. Wow, this feels pretty solid, to be honest. The mechanism for making He-Man fall down. A lot of concussion. CTE in the Master of the Universe universe. You got to remember, it was the 80s. We were growing up. It was okay for everyone to be punching everyone, each other. Sorry. A lot more violence back then. Acceptable violence. It was crazy. Being a geek would have got you slapped around too. But yeah, this is nice. This is nice. And here again, we've got the. You only get one ladder, but yeah, we can fit it into there too. So my battery's about to run out. So okay guys, the battery's charged. So what I'm going to do next is, with these, before I put them in, I'm going to take this silver permanent marker, texture, and you'll see these little rivets here. I'm just going to give them a quick dab and just see if we can spruce it up a little bit. It's a nice piece of plastic, but I think we can make it just a touch nicer. It's simple, but yeah, let's give it a shot. We'll do this one, as I've already mentioned, and give this one a go. Alright, okay guys. Hope that's coming up on camera. But yeah, just a small little touch like that really makes it pop just a little bit more. Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. Sorry I couldn't do it on camera. I'm extremely short-sighted, and now I've been smelling this, I'm all over the place. But yeah, that is good. Okay, next one. Let's leave that to dry. It will be this one. encouraged everyone to do this at the very least. Look how good that looks. Almost finished. Okay guys, that's the elevator stop. It turns out so nicely. I was thinking of putting some black through on the timber joints there, but I don't think I will now. That looks great. Okay, next part. Okay, so we're going to go try this. Okay guys. How good does that look? Really made it look so, yeah, really made it pops out. Okay, well, that turned out really, really well too. So we'll try the next stand. I'll let that dry. I encourage everyone to do this. It's so simple. It really improves the toy. Unbelievable. Okay, next one. Next we'll do the just the tip of the toes. We'll get crazy with this. No other rivets or oh no, it's flashing. It is a nice piece though. I do like it. Alright, let's get onto it. And there you go. Very small touch, but yeah, it just changes it. It looks really, really nice. So that one's done as well. Okay, so I've done everything, but I've got the throne here, and it has a silver metallic sheen to it. It's very strange. I'm thinking maybe a bit of silver here, here, and just at the ends of the throne chair. You don't want to overdo it. These would look better black. Maybe this all silver too. I think that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Look there, that actually turned out pretty well. There's some slight accents there. I'm thinking about doing this, but that might be going a tad too far. And if not these, then these. But these would actually be cushions for the person to sit down on, so it would make no sense why it'd be metal. Yeah, I think, and we've got the sticker to put on here too, so I'll see how I feel about that later on. I might change the look of it. Yeah, so it's not so bad. I'll put that aside. Now this, I don't really have the pen that could actually do this properly, but I am looking at these two here. Maybe I'll just colour these in, just for a slight enhance, and then with the sticker over the top that should look good. So yeah, let's just see how that goes. You wouldn't notice it unless I pointed it out, I guess, unless the light can see here, but I did these two here, and these two small ones. Not sure how that's showing up. Small and probably completely missable by most, but yeah, it looks alright. That's cool. So that one's done. Shout out to this pen, by the way. It's Uni Paint Marker. It's really good. There's also a gold version as well, but the silver suited this more. Although, I'm getting to think about it. A quick addendum while I'm here too. Just a cage update. I just made a false floor, like I said, out of my art book here. It's basically the same material as the top. I got super lucky. So yeah, just slid that in there, and there's your false floor. Anyway, back to the show. And B, those are the guys in there. There goes this fella. okay. Yeah, that's how you know it's in. You'll get a click. And these are removable, so it doesn't really matter where they go. That is pretty cool. Okay, so this one obviously must be going in that way. This is C. C is the turret side. Over here. Okay, I like that. Good so far, so let's put this back together. Yeah, again, I just remember the material being more a deeper orange and more vibrant, but not metallic. But this seems to do the job. So yeah, this just clicks into the bottom here. It's a little too difficult. Famous last words. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you might want to jump. Oh, I wish this door opened. Okie dokie. So next we have this, but I think this needs a sticker. The stickers go. Okay. Graphic on. That looks nice. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might just do these ribs in silver too, and then bring it around. I reckon that'll make that just pop just enough. Yeah, just give me a tick. Okay, so I went a little bit overboard. This way. Yeah, the cooling fins, or whatever they are, turned out really nice. I also did the screen there. Makes it pop just a little bit as well. And that's plenty for that, I think. That's enough. So yeah, we'll just let that dry and I'll put that in a tick. Next we'll do the flag. That one's a pretty easy one. So which side's going to be good? Two and three. Okay. So this is the back view. That's the front view. Fair enough. Take this one out. Okay. Okay. So this side I used the ridge here to go that way to stick it on because there's no ridge on this side, and this side I used the ridge to go that side for the same reason. So there we go. I've always liked this design better. It just looks nicer. Sweet. Okay, one more thing done. Okay, nailed the sticker. There we go. No problems at all. So next the computer bits, and I think we're done. Oh, and the throne. Hang on a tick. We'll do the throne next. And the best way to do it is to set it upon the ridge, I think. Upon the bottom ridge. So the paint should be reasonably dry now. So yeah, I'll just pop it across here and then go up. It should be alright. Okay, I seem to remember, now I think about it, the old throne kind of being a bit bendy, but this is completely flat. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but yeah. With the silver highlights we've put in there now, and that looks perfect. Very nice. Much better than it was anyway. Alrighty, next part. We have the console window. Pretty sure the silver would have dried by now. So yeah, I'll just come in from this side, I think. That'll be the best way to handle it. Okay, and that's the big console done. With little silver touches as well. Some nice little, well, it's barely recognisable, but yeah, some highlights. Looks good. Alright, so that one's done. Okay. slot right in. Expecting a click, but there was no click. Maybe here there's going to be a click. No, no click. Okay. Okay. Rightio. Cool. That's done. This should go click. This will be a little bit harder because the mouth area is warped. Okay. This should do a hefty click. Little computer goes here. I hope that's dry because I'm touching it. Just pushes in there. Oh, that just... Oh, there it is. Nice and snug. Computer, which obviously goes over here. It's terrible for lighting, that platform thing. It's just made some shadows. But yeah, alright, this clips in. There we go. Turned out pretty good. I've got the LED behind the spirit orb and the pedestal. Got the computer there. Always a dude helping a chick move in. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Sorceress. But yeah, it turned out really, really nicely. Those little rivets really pop. I'm happy I did that. Down here, oh, you can't see. You've got a couple of skulls hidden down there. Got some stuff over there. And that really pops too. I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, we'll do some more stuff to it later. I've got a couple more figures and we'll do a couple little photos and whatnot. Yeah, this is a missed opportunity. I'm thinking of what we could do here. And I got an idea for behind there as well. And yeah, I got to paint that because that's terrible. But other than that, it looks really nice. So yeah, let's wrap it up. We're going to turn around and have a look at the front, the most iconic part. One tick. I want to slide addendum too. You've got baby comp in the cage. Someone's got to go in there. Alright. That's nice. Time to go outside. Okay guys, and here we have the most iconic part of it, the front. So I just put some lights on here just to get the green to make it look a little bit darker. It's a little bit too bright from what I remember, but I really love the new sculpture. It's what I think of when I think of the vintage in my mind. The vintage one was not symmetrical at all. It had a lot of, well, mine especially, it just had a giant blob of spray paint here, but it did feel murkier and more a feeling of despair into the castle, which I really enjoyed. The door now here is brown instead of molded green, and what I really like is here it's actually recessed into the castle somewhat. I really enjoy that. I love the sculpt of the fangs, the eye sockets, the brow. There's a curious scar across here that everyone's got. I don't know if there's a story to that. Maybe somebody knows. But yeah, the only letdown for me so far is the gun turret. That's pretty tacky looking, to be honest. But when we put some lighting on it like this, it doesn't look half bad. But I'm going to paint it. I'll make a video on that later on down the track. But the door looks wonderful. I'm really glad that I put the details with the silver pen on the inside because it matches this perfectly. It's really nice. The sculpture down here is really, really nice. It's beautifully done. And what I like too around this side over here is the window there with the light on. Someone's in the dunny. That used to be closed, so they've opened up an extra window, which is nice. The only thing that's missing up here, there used to be a little metal hook. Right? This little metal ring I'm just pointing to here. There used to be one on the actual mould of the castle near the handle. I don't know why, but I miss it. I wish it was there. It's weird, I know. But other than that, yeah, it's if you don't have a Grayskull, you can get the Origins one. You can paint it yourself or just leave it as is. It's really good for what it is. A couple of little cheap parts, but no, I really dig it. I just wish that the escape hatch area there was actually working. And there's a little hidden door area here on the actual classics version, which would have been nice on this as well. But generally there, just as a set piece, yeah, that's really, really nice. Can't complain. I do like here as well, this is painted, the thatched areas on the turrets there. They weren't on the original from memory. So yeah, I think it's a superior sculpt for me. Especially with the extended turrets and just the detailing. It's just much nicer. It feels really, really good. I really like it. Oh, one thing I haven't done yet is open the drawbridge. Yeah, I think I may have forgotten, but no, we'll have to bring in the guys who made all this possible. One moment. Skeletor never did. We've got our sword. We'll push in there. I heard something open, and there you have it. Okay. Yeah, it's a very solid door. I like that it's green on the inside. This, I can't remember if this was more so defined on the original gate, but I like the thickness. One thing I miss is the option of getting the, I think it was the Abyss, or not the Dweller Souls, I can't remember, Stigmia, I can't remember what it was, but the play mat for Castle Grayskull. That would have been really, really nice to get. I've heard that they did have it for sale for a little while, but yeah, I can't find it now. But that'd be really nice as a re-release for the Origins. That'd be really, really cool. So let's just put a He-Man in the middle head. I think, yeah, it scales perfectly. That's why the Origins line is so popular. One, the price point has been really, really good. And the figures are just perfectly upgraded from what we know and love that we had as kids. I really, really do enjoy this. It's awesome. So yeah, if you can pick one up, you should. They're sweet. And remember, Snake Mountain's coming out next year, and the two Skeleton Warrior packs and whatnot. Be nice just to have them, another photo shoot here somewhere or something. And they need to be glow in the dark too. They really need to be. And they'll be the best selling skeleton warriors you'll ever see. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for this long journey with my Castle Grayskull Origins. Appreciate it. Any questions, just leave them down below. Cheers, guys.